Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the ship, and I am here to do a news video. We want to start with football here. We actually have some stuff to talk about with football. So, first thing is the Raiders. They got another coach. They named Titans run game coordinator Travis Smith as their defensive line coach. The Dolphins made some releases today, which we'll get into. They also released James Daniels and Nick Westbrook, offensive lineman and the receiver. The Browns, they're hiring Mike Ruttenberg as their defensive coordinator per source. So the Browns get to replace what is his name? What was his name? Jim Schwartz. The Browns are hiring Mike Ruttenberg. He was the Falcons' defensive pass game coordinator as their DC. Miami's 8-time Pro Bowl receiver Tyreek Hill is being released. He turns 32 on March 1st. He is recovering from a dislocated knee and torn ACL, and now will be an unrestricted free agent for the first time in his NFL career. The release will save the Dolphins $22.8 million against the salary cap. Not really too surprised here. He kind of expected this to happen. And they made another release, which we'll get into, but that will save them $23 million, and the number will increase to $30 million with the other release that we'll get into. But yeah, Tyreek Hill got released. Now let's see what we got from JPA football. So some rumors. The Chiefs are likely to release veteran offensive tackle Juwan Taylor, a move that would save them $20 million in cap space. Might as well release him. That'd save $20 million. Ain't worth keeping him. So apparently North Dakota State quarterback Cole Payton is generating early buzz in the scouting community. It could potentially be a second QB select in this year's draft. Man, this QB class is damn bad. What is this? Carson Wentz or Lance? What's his name? Lance. Trey Lance. So some rumors from Albert Breer. The Seahawks and Patriots are two teams that have an interest in pursuing a trade for Max Crosby. Over a quarter of the teams have at least shown preliminary interest. The Cardinals' veteran running back James Cook could be a cap casualty this offseason. McShay, Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud could be a trade target for teams this offseason. I don't think anybody would trade for C.J. Stroud right now, honestly. The Cowboys fined George Pickens multiple times last season. Don't know what for. Dude, if they trade him, I'm gonna be so pissed. The Dolphins made another release today. The Dolphins released pass rusher Bradley Chubb, so I think they're saving $30 million releasing Tyreek Hill and Bradley Chubb. You know, Bradley Chubb after the injury was just mid, and it was time to release him. I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. But those are some things from JPA football. See if you have anything from Rappaport that we haven't already gone over. So for NBA, from Shams, the Sixers are signing Jabari Walker to a new 2-year contract. They're planning to sign a new 2-year deal on Wave campaign for the rest of the season. The Wizards are signing Alonda Swims to a 10-day contract out of the G League affiliate. The All-Star game last night, Anthony Edwards won the MVP. I was going to do an All-Star game recap, but I was tired and I didn't feel like doing it. But the All-Star game was pretty good, I thought. 3 out of the 4 games with this new format. I actually enjoyed it, honestly. Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard was fun to watch in these games. 3 out of the 4 games. I think the last game, the old guys just got tired. But it was pretty fun, I thought, actually. So I think they're probably going to keep this format. So Bleacher Report had, put a list of the most overrated players in the NBA top 10. Draymond Green, Anthony Davis, Zach LaVine, Kristaps Zion, DeAndre Ayton, Tyler Hero, Jaren Jackson, Kyle Kuzma, and D'Angelo Russell. Who overrates Kyle Kuzma and D'Angelo Russell? Who the hell overrates these guys? What a horrible list. Dude, who's overrating Draymond at this point? So let's go over wrestling here. So Bianca Belair is undergoing a finger surgery. I think she said this yesterday. I think she had her finger surgery today. I thought she already had a surgery, but no, she's just having it after what, like 10 months? What's been going on for the last 10 months? I mean, it's almost been a year. Like, I don't... Maybe she was trying to avoid surgery, but then she had to get it. She tried, I guess, to maybe let it heal naturally, and just wasn't, so I guess she decided to get the surgery now. I don't know. So, advertised for Monday Night Raw tonight, AJ Lee's going to appear. World Champion CM Punk is going to appear. Javon Evans versus Gunther versus Dominic. That should be a banger triple threat. An Elimination Chamber qualifier. The other one is Bayley, Asuka, and Natty. And then Oba Femi is advertised to appear. So, the Inspiration signed multi-year deals with AEW are signed. They actually signed the promotion almost 1 month ago. They had been a part of TNA. They finished at the premiere show. The belief within WWE was the Inspiration would be AEW bound if they didn't appear at the Rumble. So, they're in AEW now. So most people within AEW expected it to be Wheeler Yuta, who would have had his head shaved, or Orange Cassidy. Tony Storm arranged for Grand Slam Australia. Yuta was said to be been a good sport about the situation. Just sat there and got his head shaved. But yeah, that's really all for wrestling. There isn't too much. So let's go over the NASCAR schedule, or the entry list and the schedule for this week. Probably do it multiple times this week, so I mean, the first time you'll be hearing me over the schedule. So 36 entries for 36 spots, so basically everyone's in for the truck race at Atlanta. So Kyle Busch is in the 7, Ty Dillon's in the 25, Stenhouse in the 45, JH in the 62, Hocevar in the 77 for trucks. 39 O'Reilly entries for 38 spots. The only notables is Chastain in the 32, and then Nick Lights in the 42 for Cup. 30 Cup entries. The open teams are Yaley in the 44 and McLeod in the 78. So Adam Andretti, the son of Aldo and nephew of Mario, will do multiple starts for Tricon number 5 truck. First race will be at Atlanta. Alpha Prime Racing named former NASCAR race director Juson Hamilton as its team president. LMAOO? The hell you hired this dude for? So the Atlanta schedule for this weekend: Friday, FS1 at 3 for truck qualifying, 5 on the CW app, O'Reilly qualifying, and Saturday 11 on Prime. Cup qualifying, 1:30 FS1 trucks, 4:30 Prius for the O'Reilly Series, and then the race at 5. Sunday on Fox, 2 NASCAR Race Day, and 3 the Cup race. Tyler Reddick won the 500 last night. So let's move on to baseball here. So the Padres have signed A.J. Preller, their president of baseball operations, to a long-awaited extension. So another day, another move. I would say the prospects are getting nuked to the moon, but what other ones do they have? But in other words, I mean, sure they'll still try and win, but the little bros in San Diego, they can't win. But yeah, good for them signing him to an extension. We'll say at least A.J. Preller tries and makes big moves, but they still lose. The Mets agreed to terms with free agent outfielder Mike Topman. A nice little move there for them. Dodgers signed Santiago Espinal to a minor league deal. I believe he was with Cincinnati. He probably won't play for the big league team. The Angels got Adam Frazier. The Pirates DFA'd Captain Jack Sawinski. The Padres, they made another move. They've agreed to terms of free agent Ty France. Padres acquiring the leftovers. Yeah, that's all the news here today from the world of sports. So, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and next time out. Peace.